welcome to the Ann and Ashley Show. I'm Ann.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we are going to be continuing with the holiday treat theme and talking about more holiday treats. But before we get to these recipes, please like and subscribe to these videos. If you're on YouTube, please hit the notification button so you never miss an episode. So again, some holiday treats that are gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, so allergy-friendly. And just healthier for you than the conventional treats.
So this recipe we modified a lot. It is a cream cheese cinnamon roll fat bomb.
Sounds super healthy.
Yeah, so we modified it so it's less of all of that. So it's going to be, I'll just run through the ingredients and how much we added. So we mixed it 2 bowls. You make one for the actual ball itself, and then the other one is for the frosting. So in one of the bowls to make the ball, we picked up a vegan butter, so dairy-free. This is by Earth Balance, and we used half a cup. Then we did 1/4 cup of the monk fruit is what we chose to use. It does call for stevia, but either one of those would be okay. And then we also used 8 ounces of cream cheese. This is, of course, Kite Hill, so it's dairy-free. And then we did a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That one's not it. I had a 50-50 chance of this one. Vanilla extract was 1 teaspoon. And then we did 3/4 cup of almond flour, which we have here in a bag.
The bulk bins.
Yes, which is great. And then we had 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. So you had a 50-50 chance to mix this one.
This is not good. We should not buy lottery tickets today.
No, good idea. So it was 2 teaspoons of the ground cinnamon. So that was to make the actual ball. For the frosting, it called for heavy whipping cream. We switched to the organic coconut cream is what we used. And you use 3 tablespoons. And then you use another ounce of cream cheese, again, dairy-free by Kite Hill. And then 2 teaspoons of your sweetener, so stevia or monk fruit. And then 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So that's to make the frosting. And then you mix it all together for the balls, put it in the freezer till it's firm, and you can roll it into a ball. And then the frosting, just leave in the fridge until the balls are ready. And then once they come out, you can decorate them with the frosting. I think they're stuck to the plate because I kind of froze. Ooh, okay, good call. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, you can kind of see it, I hope.
And
so I used I almost forgot about the food coloring, but they're a big piece of this because they're prettier. We used food coloring that's actually plant-based. So this is the red and green. You can probably make it darker than I did. And then to make it drizzle, of course, I just used a baggie and was really fancy and cut the tip off. This is really big for me to do that.
Yes.
So yeah, that was these. So the estimated calories on this one was, for one ball, it was 123 calories for one serving size. So I don't know what they do for a size of it. But with our modified version, it came to about 30 to 60 calories, depending on how big you make the size of your ball. If you did a smaller one, it would be the 30 range. So yeah, I thought that was pretty impressive to make them healthy, and they're pretty good.
They taste really good, and they look cute too. I like those.
One thing, of course, as you cook, you think of better ways to make something. Since it is a cinnamon roll flavor, we came up with maybe putting crushed pecans and wrapping them in that to make it like a pecan cinnamon roll, maybe add caramel in it, I don't know. Or using the batter when we're making it tastes really good on its own. So a dip option came up in our conversation. Putting a pretzel in it would be a great option too, or using pretzels with the dip. Either way, it's a really good batter. Like a base for a bunch of different things.
Yeah, it tastes like a cinnamon roll. It's really It's really good. It's rich, so you
Yes.
don't even need more than one bowl.
No, you don't. But throughout the night, you might snack on them if you bring them to a party or something. But yeah, they're
good.
They're good and easy to make.
Yes. Okay, and over here we have maple fudge, so freezer fudge. And this uses dates. Dates have been known to be great sources for energy and brain function. So that's just interesting. They're also high in vitamin A and B complex, and then they also have a lot of minerals in them. So they're high in potassium, high in manganese, and I think calcium and a little bit of iron too.
Oh, hey.
So there's some good benefits in these. You know, when you think of conventional fudge, I don't know if there's really any benefits other than the sugar. So these are a healthy alternative. So this calls for 1.5 cups of pitted dates. And I bought medjool dates, and they still had the pits in them, so I kind of sliced it in half and took the pit out. Obviously, you don't want the pit in there. So 1.5 cups of the pitted dates, and then 1/4 cup of the trusty old maple syrup here for a little more sweetness. 1/3 cup of almond butter. I didn't have almond butter, so I used peanut butter. I think they probably would taste better with the almond butter. And then we used, it calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. I like almond, so I did a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and a 1/2 teaspoon of almond and just mixed them. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of the ground cinnamon, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cardamom. And you just mix it all in a food processor so you get it nice and smooth. Obviously, it's very sticky. You can put it in, I think I had a 9 by 30 or an 8 by 8 pan, and it made it, you know, they're a little thinner than what the picture shows. So if you have maybe even, I don't know, something smaller, like even a banana bread loaf pan, put it in there so they're a little thicker. But you just, I put a little bit of coconut oil on the bottom so that they wouldn't stick to the bottom of the pan. You just kind of smush them down in there, get them as flat as you can, and you put them in the freezer. These were in the freezer for about 3 hours, and then you just slice them up, and they taste delicious. The other thing I was thinking too, they're kind of stuck to the board here.
I love it. That looks beautiful.
Yeah. So they taste really good, but the other thing you could do, because they kind of have that caramel consistency as well, you could take the Christmas colors, holiday color little wax papers and wrap them up like little caramels as well.
That'd be really cute.
Those are always a hit. And then you can put them in a little baggie and give them as gifts, or just have them out for people to snack on during the holiday parties. So
I liked those.
Yeah,
so they are
good.
Well, we hope that these are great options for you and maybe something you can give a try and see if anyone else likes them. Share this video with your friends and family, or bring them to your holiday party. We hope this was helpful, maybe even in swapping out ingredients was an idea for you. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
All right.
That's a wrap.